So, Ray, do you serve the Alcerian royal family too?
Nah, I'm just a humble transporter. I was carrying some cargo for a client when I was attacked by thieves. And then my ship was destroyed, I got separated from my crew, and these two graciously helped me out of a tight spot. And now we're traveling around together looking for my friends, in what I guess you could call a mutually beneficial partnership.
Wow.
By the way, where exactly is this Rythal place, anyway?
It lies to the northeast. From here, we need only travel eastward until the coastline comes into view.
Gotcha. Now that you mention it, it's been a long time since I've seen a real ocean.
Do we have any clues about where to look for your friends, Ray?
Nope, not even one. Got no choice but to wander around until we find a lead. I'm not exactly from around here, so I have no idea where anything is until someone tells me.
I see. Anything you want to know? I'll do my best to fill you in.
I need huge help.
Insufficient funds. Low.
Prepare yourself.
Energy levels low.
To try.
Insufficient response. Low. Destroy.
Get for messing?
Energy levels low. Careless attack incoming. Threat
More
neutralized.
than you deserve.
Target sighted.
How exquisite. Get ready to fight, everyone!
Destroy.
Cut them to ribbons.
How exquisite.
Target sighted. Threat detected ahead.
We'll keep cool with food to try.
Threat neutralized. Insufficient output. Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Cut them to ribbons.
Destroyed.
How exquisite. Exquisite. How exquisite.
This ocean breeze feels great. Looks like our path splits two ways now.
We will arrive in Rythal regardless of which we choose. However, the route of goes into the ocean is short. With Mr. Marcus waiting on us, we have not the time for sightseeing.
You're right. Let's handle our business quickly. Get back as soon as we can.
Prepare yourselves for
Target
battle.
regret.
Not do anything done. No more than you
Warning.
deserve.
Energy levels threat neutralized.
How exquisite. How exquisite.
I don't like the look of them.
Cut them to ribbons.
All right, let's do what Nina came here to do.
Threat neutralized.
That's over with. So it's a port.
Ray,
Ain't gonna break our promise or anything. I was just thinking. Might be a ship bound for where Chloe touched down, you know?
I see. We should make for the pier. If any fairies have successfully made the crossing, they shall be there.
How about you, Nina? You cool with going to the port?
Of course, I needed to go there anyway, so no complaints here.
My bed's starting to get a little ragged. I need some feathers to top up the comforter. Axe-beak feathers would work great. Could you get some for me? I'll let you stay for free if you do. Axe-beaks aren't super aggressive, so they have wonderfully soft down. Maybe I should get one as a pet. Oh, you got them! My fluffy, soft bed is reinvigorated. As promised, your stay is on the house. Meals still cost extra, though.
Glad to be of assistance.
I don't care how fluffy the bed is. No jumping up and down on it, okay? I've seen you folks zipping around out there left and right, but in here, you behave yourselves. You hear?
Want to play a round of Asoa? You seem pretty smart. I'll even sell you a special deck. You've got talent, I just know it. Join me in the wonderful world of Asoa. Now you can play Asoa with tons of people across the world. You're officially a member of our select group. I'm looking forward to the day that you come back with some amazing, rare playing pieces.
Has he ever thought about what's going to happen when they bring more of their
The main thing you must do
along?
to improve is play against a variety of different people. Then you'll come across rare playing pieces.
Forgetting.
It's well stocked.
Let's play Asoa! I'm the best player there ever was!
I shall give you no quarter. Thus I triumph. It seems I am the victor.
Well, I'm the best whenever I play with my friends at least.
Wow, not bad, not bad. You did great. You've grown into a fine Asoa player.
Glad to be of assistance.
It's only gonna get more exciting from here. I'm so happy that you managed to make it this far. You gotta aim high. I think you might have what it takes to beat a certain someone.
Place always this dead?
Shouldn't be. To my knowledge, it's always bustling. Maybe this warrants an investigation?
How exquisite. How exquisite.
I can see that. Your posture is so much better than it was. I know you're getting old.
How exquisite.
Dirty, rotten.
Why are the ferry Staccato still out of commission? I can't run a business like this.
You trying to hightail it to the capital too, huh? Well, I've got bad news for you. The Vale Empire's got it locked down with their warships, and they're not withdrawing them anytime soon.
You are kidding me!
If I were, prices wouldn't be through the roof. I can barely put food on the table myself. Maybe those rumors about a war brewing weren't so far-fetched after all. Just forget Kato and the capital even exist. You'll sleep better at night.
Guess the laws of supply and demand apply no matter what planet you're on. Distro goes down and prices go up. Speaking of which, we came here to buy stuff, right? Are we even gonna be able to do that?
Not actually sure. I didn't think shipping routes would be closed when we left, so we might be in trouble. Mind if I hit the infirmary now? It's right around here, and I don't want to risk missing out.
Oh, you cannot be serious! There aren't any ships running? What's the holdup? When are they gonna set sail again?
I honestly couldn't tell you. Regular service has been temporarily suspended due to the appearance of the Imperial warships.
What? Temporarily suspended? Isn't there anything you can do?
I can't do much if the ships don't set sail.
Ooh, I got the best idea. You need to sneak into the Imperial capital.
Huh? What?
You gotta bust in there and knock some sense into somebody. The Emperor, whoever. Then the Emperor will stop sending out its warships and you guys can resume service, right?
That's a good one.
Do I look like I'm joking? Because I'm not. At all.
Please, I told you, regular service is suspended!
Ugh, he was useless anyway. But what am I supposed to do if their stupid ships are too chicken to set sail? You're gonna have to think of something, old Welch.
A most eccentric young woman, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, you can say that again. Hey, looks like she might have dropped something.
Oh, a ring. I believe this symbol represents the Vineyards, a well-known merchant family in Delryk. Would it not? Perhaps we might keep an eye out next we are in Delryk. My, though, what a rambunctious girl. Ah! How exquisite.
The building on the other side of the plaza is the hospital.
It's fresh. Feel free to have a look.
Good afternoon. Is Dr. Vanel here?
If it isn't little Nina. I heard those monsters were quite the handful.
Wait, you did? How?
When goods aren't coming in, your ears tend to perk up at news that might affect your bottom line.
So then your stock is low, huh?
I've got enough for the time being. Hold on a moment. I'll get you the usual.
I don't want to be rude, but if all we're doing is picking up some drugs, remind me why you wanted us to tag along?
Sorry, that's not the real reason. There's something I want Laeticia to see.
Sorry for the wait. Why the long face, Nina?
If it's not too much trouble, can we see the patient?
His illness is quite advanced. Just don't get too close.
I'll make sure not to. If it's all right, I'd like to show you all something.
Is he afflicted with...
Yes, Helgar's disease. It's claimed the lives of 20 people already, and shows no signs of slowing down.
That many?
Laeticia, if you don't mind, could I come with you to the capital? I need to visit the Semiomantic Consortium.
What exactly is that?
The main institution where semiomantic research is conducted. It has the best facilities in the kingdom.
That goal I was talking about? It's to cure Helgars. And to do that, I'll need to learn a lot more about iatromancy. Please, I just want to rid the world of the disease that killed my father.
The rub is, would Maester Marcus approve of that?
If he doesn't, we'll never learn enough about it, and more people will die. I can't let this disease spread any further than it already has. Dr. Ethan and I can only do so much by ourselves.
I understand your concern, but that's not why we're here. We're here to convince the doctor to disclose Maester Felgreid's whereabouts. I personally have no issue with escorting you to the consortium. However, were that to irreparably sour your relationship with Dr. Eason, it would defeat the whole purpose of this endeavor.
I don't know. Call it a gut feeling, but I seriously doubt Marcus is that stubborn of a person.
Do you?
Anywho, let's head to Delryk. Taking detours isn't gonna earn us any favors with him.
Fair enough. It's not as if we gain anything by staying in Rythal.
Albert!
Pardon the indiscretion, but no need to worry. I can stand by my...
Yikes, he's burning up. This is bad. Dr. Vanel, we need you to look at someone right away. Please!
Illness and travel are inseparable bedfellows. I doubt it's anything serious.
That is a great relief.
There is something I'd like to ask, however. What manner of creation is that arm?
Before I continue, please speak to no one of what you will hear. He has lived with that arm for 14 years now. I can only assume he has lived with that pain equally long, abiding it with stoic countenance so as not to worry me.
No need for such decorum. Someone of your station does not need to lower herself to mine. As for Albert, I'm afraid I'm not the Iatromancer Marcus is. I recommend his second opinion. Tell him those are my exact words, and I'm certain he'll oblige.
He will?
Marcus isn't so set in his ways that he'd ignore Nina. Nor Filberto's wishes.
Dr. Vanel.
You've had enough excitement today. Go rest. I'll tell Albert when he comes to.
Very well. Thank you, Doctor.
How is he?
Well enough to be discharged tomorrow morning. A little fatigued is all, apparently.
Good to hear.
The doctor also suggested we have Maester Eason look at him once we return to Delryk.
Weird. Guess Nina was right about Albert looking sick then.
Indeed. This ordeal has taken its toll on me as well. Let us return to our lodgings. The inn is near the fountain at the top of the hill, if I recall correctly. How exquisite. Pardon us.
Oh, welcome. The harbor lights are quite lovely come nightfall. Rest well.
Okay, now that we're all here, let's go pick up Albert.
The clinic was just down the hill on the left, yeah?
Thank you all for looking after me. And sorry to have been such a burden, especially to you, Nina.
You absolutely sure you're okay?
I am. You shan't see me on my knees again.
Bluster if you want. You will not weasel out of your trip to Dr. Eason's.
Of course. Perish the thought.
Okay then, let's get on getting back to Delryk.
ask what you typically do in your work, Ray?
Let's see, how do I explain this? Your kingdom has jobs that involve moving stuff around, right?
Indeed. Many which involve transportation by animal, boat, or otherwise.
Well, that's what I do. Essentially, my job is to take someone's cargo from one place and deliver it to someone else who needs it. Only we don't just deal from city to city or country to country. We deliver from planet to planet.
Planet to planet? I cannot say I quite understand. Nonetheless, I am sure you are doing a wealth of good.
I wouldn't say it's all that great, but, thanks. No job is too big, no fee is too big. Anything from a single letter to a house as big as this village, we make it happen.
A house? Forgive my shock. I cannot fathom carrying such an enormous burden. Yet, true as you say, no job is too big.
Yep. So if there's anything you need me to deliver, just say the word, all right? No matter what it is, I'll get it there safe and sound.
I see. If the need arises, I know whom I shall call.
Okay, first we hand over the drugs to Dr. Ezen, then we'd butt heads with him.
Right then. We have that vineyard family ring we found in Rythal. The infirmary was on the west side of the village, on top of the hill. Let us make haste.
Nina!
Here you go, Doctor. The, medicine you asked for and stuff.
Don't hear you go me, Missy. And what in the name of all that's holy are you doing here?
Maester, do not be angry at Nina. She has only brought me here to see you as a patient.
Did I hear you right?
Dr. Vanel examined me in Rythal. However, he suggested that I get a second opinion from you. These are for you, the referral and my medical records.
I'll see what I can do.
A prosthetic, huh?
This lasted 14 years? Anyone else but Midas, and it would have fallen apart ages ago. But even he couldn't keep it from deteriorating. He created this prosthesis using semiomancy. It was designed to grow with its wearer, as would true flesh.
Wait, so not only does it move like a normal arm, it grows like one too? How is that not the invention of the century?
If only everyone were as elated as you upon its unveiling, things would have been quite different.
Maester Ezen.
You may put your armor back on. I've seen all that I need to. I appreciate Vanel's referral, but I know little about this arm. Midas, on the other hand. All right, I'll tell you. Midas currently resides in the village of Ada. He's your only hope of fixing Albert's prosthesis.
Thank you so much.
A word of caution, he is a peculiar one. It was he the council directed their ire toward years ago. Persuading him will be no simple task.
Nor will it dissuade us. Thank you again. I know you did not have to tell us.
Any hiatromancer in my position would have.
Wait, does that mean we're leaving right now?
Indeed, time is of the essence, and Maester Felgreed is integral to our mission. We cannot afford to waste a moment.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Then, How do I say this?
Nina. Fret not, for I would be honored if you joined us. The more allies I have in this endeavor, the better.
You heard the princess. Now see if the doc's cool with it.
Okay, I will. So I guess, Laeticia, I'll be with you in just a sec. Dr. Eason, can I ask you something?
Of course. What is it?
We should give them some privacy.
That we should.
So, where is this Ada?
To the north of the Larcasse region, at the summit of a perilously steep mountain.
We should provision ourselves accordingly. As an added benefit, Nina will have the time she needs to settle her affairs.
Works for me.
Pardon us.
Nina's probably done with her talk by now.
Shall we return to the infirmary then?
How'd it go?
Good. He didn't even argue. I just told him I wanted to join the consortium, and he said fine. On one condition, that I don't embarrass the princess. How did you know that he would give his consent?
I just know that's how parents are. They don't want their kids to experience the same hardships they did. But at the same time, part of them wants their kids to follow in their footsteps. It's in their blood. And I should know better than most. I followed in my father's. Obviously, the Maesters were pretty pissed at the royal family. Which probably accounts for at least one reason why your old man never mentioned anything about his past. Anyway, he still left you that mountain of research regardless. Just in case you ever decided to become an iatromancer like him. Plus, Dr. Eason made you his apprentice. What I'm trying to say is, both of them are more than happy to support you in your decision.
You think? I guess they would have.
Well, if it took us a trip to Rythal to convince the doc, who knows what it'll take to convince Midas. So let's get going.
Yeah. I'm off, Dad. See you around.
Oh, is that not the Vineyard family's emblem there on that sign? I must say, it does seem to be the right place.
The scum at the abandoned mine have always been trouble, but recently, there seem to be more of them causing havoc. You seem pretty capable. Could you go to the abandoned mine and knock some sense into them? Maybe if they stayed away from town and didn't cause trouble, we could live in harmony with them. But that's impossible.
The enemy is before us. You will not be the last.
One threat neutralized.
Destroy. We must press on!
Enemy.
Insufficient output. Threat neutralized.
No more than you deserve.
Warning. Energy level destroyed. Threat neutralized. Destroyed. Warning. Threat neutralized. Destroyed.
No more than you deserve. Will not be the last.
You handled this matter with aplomb and then some. Hopefully this'll get those scum to stay quiet for a while. They never used to get so close to our settlements. I guess times are changing, huh?
Glad to be of assistance.
If we could understand each other, it'd be a different story. They have their merits, but I just don't see things working out as is.
Oh, is that not the Vineyard family's emblem there on that sign? I must say, it does seem to be the right place. Pardon us.
No way, no way, no way! This is not happening! Where could it be? No!
Pardon me, but I believe you may have dropped this ring.
What? Who are you? Why are you in my... That's my ring! Huh? I must have dropped it back in Rythal. What a miracle you found it! Thanks! Allow myself to introduce myself. I'm the head of a wealthy merchant family. We've been living in Delryk for generations. I'm the brilliant, beautiful Welch Vineyard.
I believe the Vineyards are a merchant family, who are even well known across Osirius. Is this truly where you reside, Welch?
Talk about a low blow. Anyway, let's gloss over the minor details. Meanwhile, you picked up my ring, came to find me, and deliver it? That's pretty pathetic. I mean, what a sweetheart you are. And since you're so nice, I have a favor to ask. There's this thing that I really need, and I've got a hunch that you're just the right person to get it for me. Easy peasy bunny squeezy, right? Don't worry, the quest comes with a reward.
Yes?
Magnificent! Okay, I gave you my orders, now make like a tree and get... please complete my request as soon as you can. Just how long is that joker gonna make me wait? Did they have mud in their ears? I said, as soon as they can.
Please excuse the long delay.
Where did you come from? No. What do you mean, delay? That was surprisingly fast. Yes! That's exactly what I needed! Now, by mixing this with that... Ooh, now I've got my hands full. Hold your horses, Buster. Did I say you could leave? It would stain the vineyard name if I let you leave without getting your reward. Did you forget what I said? I will now give you a special lesson in the compounding secrets of the vineyard family. Oh, right. I better give this to you, too. As long as you got this, baby, you can stay in contact with me from even the most far-off locations. And since you're quite the subservient, due to your natural aptitude, I'm appointing you as my personal scavenger. I'll use this to give you a little ring when I need you again, and when I do, you get your butt here right away. Capiche?
Yes, that is fine.
Splendid! And if you bring me the things I request, I'll teach you the item creation secrets of the Vineyard family. A reward like that ought to get your tush in gear. Alrighty, let's make it happen.
Glad to be of assistance.
Sometimes you just gotta take a step back and really appreciate everything doctors do.
Truly, they are an essential part of society, especially as one grows older.
I really didn't like going to the doctor when I was a kid. I knew it meant I'd be choking down some gross medicine later.
Indeed.
Getting shots hurt, and then I'd have to stay in bed, no playing outside.
Yet they are all necessary means to cure an affliction. It is a fact of life.
I mean, yeah, I get it now. What the doctor said was totally right. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't still have some hard feelings there.
Henceforth, you ought do your best to retain your good health, so as to avoid the need for a doctor.
Oh, definitely. Can't afford to run out of gas while we're on our journey, right? We gotta look out for each other.
Agreed. Incidentally, pray tell, what is shots?
There's these things with big needles that inject medicine directly into your body.
Oh my, a needle in one's body? Is it wise to do such a thing?
Oh yeah, totally normal. Needles can even get blood out so you can run a bunch of tests.
Get blood out?
What's wrong?
I find myself frightened by the idea of visiting a doctor in your world, Ray.
I guess that's all the more reason to keep yourself in tip-top shape.
Your Highness, I would like to ask your opinion.
Certainly. What can I do?
Thank you graciously. In truth, I have been unsure of which muscles on my body I ought to train.
Muscles? Your physique?
Precisely. Please decide which muscles I should prioritize to train, my upper body or my lower body. My time is limited. Since you are here beside me, do you see any muscles that you feel are lacking?
Well, I am no expert on the topic by any means, but let us see. Mayhap you should prioritize strengthening your lower body.
I see. My lower body, you say?
The muscles in your lower body are most important when throwing, no? This approach may suit the unique characteristics of your chakram and help your ability to move and dodge.
An excellent point. I knew your words of wisdom would be my savior. I shall commence my training starting today.
This type of lively scene is one would expect of a mining town.
According to Dr. Ezen, this town was thriving a whole lot more years ago.
I hardly know such things myself, but what are they mining?
As far as metal, they bring up copper the most these days. I was told that someone discovered gold here long ago, and that this town was built when many people came searching for it.
A town born from gold. I do remember hearing of such a place.
There's no more gold left, of course, but there's something else here that's very valuable. So you know all those big crystal-like rocks you see poking out in the mine? That's called translucent gypsum. It can be processed into all kinds of things.
Oh, that is actually gypsum?
Yes, for the most part. At least from what I've heard. Processed Delryk gypsum is really high quality. It's used in roads and buildings in the royal capital Ascendros. For us, iatromancers and doctors, it's also a key material used when treating broken bones.
Buildings in the royal city, you say? How poorly I have studied to know of so little of mine own kingdom. To our people, the town of Delryk is like an unsung hero.
For you to say those words, Laeticia, it makes me pretty pumped. Apparently, nothing made my dad more proud than when he was working to help the people here as an iatromancer.
It was Maester Filberto who spoke as such?
I didn't hear it firsthand, though. It was Dr. Ezen who told me. It is my hope that I, too, can continue to carry his spirit into the future.
Carrying on the ideas of one's father? Perhaps I understand somewhat.
What do you think about when you use Duma to fly around?
In all honesty, I focus ever so much on the flying that I do not have the capacity to think of aught else.
Makes sense. I mean, even I haven't flown around like that before.
Also, I find myself oft terrified. What if I fall? I cannot rid my mind of the anxiety. Oh, on this topic, the world you come from is even higher than the sky, yes? Have you ever felt frightened in such a high place?
Huh, never thought about it like that. I guess you're not wrong. But the sensation of falling is different when you're on the surface here. I can't really say the same about flying with Duma. As they say, you get used to it.
Fascinating. I wonder if one day I shall become accustomed to sky travel.
That's all fine and dandy, but just don't get careless before that.
I see. One must consider so many aspects in regard to flight. Continuing on our current northbound course should lead us into the region of Edahli.
So you're saying we're almost there?
Nay, I am afraid this is merely the beginning. We must conserve our strength, as the terrain shall only become more arduous.
I mean the mountains. Ugh. It's been a while since I climbed anything. Here's hoping it's not too steep.
So exquisite.
Initiate emergency protocols.
Continuing north from here shall see us arriving in the Edahli region.
The northwest side is where those ruins were. I've never been to this side, though.
This area is near where we first met Ray. Somehow it feels somewhat nostalgic already.
Oh, so it was around here.
Whoa. You weren't kidding when you said perilous.
One wrong step could indeed spell your doom. Nothing to stop you from plummeting to the bottom, so keep your wits about you.
If we misstep, we shall look to you, Duma. The enemy is before us!
Warning. Threat neutralized. Destroy. Threat neutralized.
That's over with. Should we just follow this path?
Indeed. I believe the village of Ada lies to the east.
Well then, I guess that's where we're headed.
Very good. Let us proceed with caution.
Insufficient output.
You have good eyes, Nina.
Warning. Energy levels low.
exquisite. Exquisite.
Prep for engagement.
I'm well aware.
Destroy. Insufficient output.
No, I cannot.
Threat neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
Enemy.
Warning. Energy levels low.
Nothing shall see us deterred.
Rally our strength.
exquisite.
I say we make camp here for the night.
Man, we're still a long ways from Ada, aren't we?
The climb too much for you?
Hey, I'm not the one who collapsed in front of an infirmary. You sure you're up for this?
I had plenty of time to convalesce. I can survive a leisurely hike through nature.
Let's just hope you're right. Ugh, it's freezing up here.
I must say, I'm surprised you haven't asked about it.
Oh, please. Everyone's got something they don't want to talk about. Besides, you seem like the kind of guy who'd get mad if someone asked him what he had for dinner. No way am I gonna ask about such a touchy subject.
Just what do you think I am?
Cranky killjoy?
What did you...
Shh, not so loud. You're gonna wake the others. Raymond here. Who's this?
It's Elena. How are you holding up down there?
Elena? I knew it! I knew you were alive! Where are you now?
Just outside the gravitational field of the planet you're on. Unfortunately, my pod sustained damage upon ejection, rendering the attitude control inoperable. I couldn't reset the system either. I've been controlling the craft manually.
Hey, I trust you more than any autopilot system. More importantly, though, send me your landing coordinates. This is an underdeveloped planet. I have no clue how long it'll take me to reach you, but I'll do everything I can to get there ASAP.
Thank you, Ray. See you soon. Over and out.
This is great news! So, she's 27 hours out, but where will she... Awesome! We're headed that way already. You're next, Chloe. I'm not leaving you behind. We're all going back to Verguld together.
I think we can all agree we'd like to reach Ada by sundown, so the sooner we depart, the better.
Small organic life form detected.
How very diverting.
We have company.
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Perimeter secure.
To learn. exquisite.
Is that the finish line I see there?
Whoa, whoa, holy crap. We have climbed seriously high up.
The village of Ada is just beyond that bridge. Let us keep moving.
Initiate emergency protocols. Threat neutralized. Destroyed. Insufficient output.
The power of the earth!
Threat neutralized.
What's up with this gate? Thought this was supposed to be a quiet mountain village, not a military stronghold.
Does anyone else see that thing moving?
That thing bears quite a resemblance to a cannon and is trained on us.
Out of its way! The hell?
We all work
You going to
together.
sleep mode? You're supposed to warn us about this stuff.
Limited large-scale firearms.
Very helpful. Here comes!
Useless. Low. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Warning. Neutralized. Insufficient output. Warning. Neutralized.
Stay down. You guys never told me we'd have to lay siege to a castle.
I do not take the destruction of my defenses lightly. Now state your purpose here. Having pillaged the capital, does the Empire now sick its hounds on the western frontier?
How dare you think us Imperial dogs?
Still your tongue, Albert.
Huh?
Forgive our trespass. We bear neither you nor this town ill will, Maester Felgreed.
That's Midas?
It is not without reason that we have appeared before you. Please, grant us audience.
You may have grown, Laeticia, but tell me, will you still throw a tantrum if I said no?
I beg of you, Maester. We have a patient who Dr. Eason says only you are able to cure.
A patient of Marcus's? Very well. Open the gate.
I care not how gifted and talented that man is. He has no right to disparage one of royal blood.
His words may have been meant to wound, but he let slip that he still recognized me. I consider that a victory. And now the real battle awaits.
Come. Come, this way, and be quick about it.
What's the deal with the gate, man?
It's far more than that, as I'm sure you've now come to realize. It's a security system designed to rebuff highwaymen and their ilk.
You sure you need it? Place seems safe enough to me.
For now, yes, but it's only a matter of time until Osirius falls. And then even your most loyal knights will turn to outlawry.
Maester, you do not mean that.
Oh, but I do. I assume it's already begun, in fact. Why else would royalty trek into the hinterlands if not to beg for help? We're here. You two, wait outside.
Maester.
This isn't a show. They will only get in the way. Or are you so unmanned by a doctor, you need your mistress to hold your hand?
Hate to interrupt, but I happen to be a semiomancer too. See? You won't even notice me. Promise. I just want to watch. Whatever tech you used for that arm could help a lot more people, you know?
Fine, but not a word from you.
Hey, you mind looking after Duma? Don't want it bumping into Midas while he's trying to do his thing.
Of course.
Duma, keep her out of trouble. Got it?
You were with Midas earlier, weren't you? What? This strike your fancy?
I confess it has, but may I ask what it is?
Another of Midas's toys. The Lagomower, we call it.
Lago mower.
Yep. This thing helps us prune the shrubbery, as you see. Would do it myself, but my back just ain't what it used to be.
Adorable and helpful. Did Maester Felgreed create this too?
Oh, sure did. Man can seem a bit surly, I grant you, but he looks out for us.
Exquisite. Well, what news?
I have failed. My pleas for appeals fell on deaf ears.
What do I care about that? I speak of your arm. Will it heal?
Right, of course. He tells me I will lose all use of it within the year.
But surely he can craft for you a new one, right?
He may once have been able to, yes, but that was 14 years ago. Highness!
Maester Felgreed, I throw myself upon your mercy. I beg you, create a new prosthesis.
You know my answer.
I beseech you, do me this one kindness, and I swear by all my forefathers that you shall never again have to see another of my line.
Is that truly why you ventured into this backwater? To give your retainer a health check?
I confess that was not my aim at first, but now... Now I am here for no other purpose than to see my dearest friend well at last. I entreat you, Maester, help him.
The materials I'd need were lost to your kingdom 14 years ago. Nothing short of time travel can see that prosthetic of his made new.
This cannot be.
This is the best I can offer him now. I was warned that the arm mightn't last into adulthood, so I prepared this just in case. With some adjustments, it should provide you with more than enough mobility to lead an ordinary life. But not one of knighthood.
Still, that's a fancy piece of gadgetry. How's it powered?
For no semiomancer, you're quite perceptive.
Busted.
It's plain to see there's no semiomantic connection between you and your orb, and yet still it heeds your command. I confess I've never seen anything like it. How does it work?
That's the million-fall question, isn't it? Sure would be great if you could help us answer it, though.
You think I'll be cozened by such tricks?
Come on, man. If this kingdom goes down, it's taking you with it.
If Asarius' fate rests entirely on my shoulders, then they deserve what's coming.
Maester!
End of discussion. However, I've a responsibility to see to your arm, one I won't neglect. Anything beyond that is none of my concern.
As you wish.
No, Highness.
I have witnessed firsthand how much this village has come to rely upon you. I cannot in good conscience deprive these people of your services. I ask only that you provide Albert with the care he so rightly deserves.
Wow.
Distress signal received. Distress signal received.
Huh?
Confirmed. Edis affiliated. Escape craft. Entering current orbit. Analyzing call signal. Executive Officer Elena on board.
Already? But how? Something's wrong.
Who speaks? And what's that map?
Not now. Elena? Elena, come in!
Ray, my escape craft has just entered Aster 4's gravitational field. But the attitude control systems can't be operated manually. Deceleration is impossible. Here are my projected landing coordinates.
Got it. See you soon. And stay safe, okay?
I will certainly try. Over.
What the heck was that?
Sorry, guys, but something came up. Gonna need to leave you for a bit.
Over my dead body.
This is serious!
I'm aware, so why then think to go off alone?
Maester Felgreed, I'm afraid we must leave you for now. Albert and I have sworn to assist Ray in locating his companions. Where he goes, so must we. However, upon our return, I would ask that you tend to Albert's arm. Ray, let's hurry.
Thanks. She's coming in too hot.
I'm sorry. She has landed in treacherous terrain. She is beyond our help, if she survived at all.
Yeah, damn it!
Come.
Maester?
You mean to get to that meteorite? Then follow me.
Thanks, man. I owe you.
You are good to help us, Maester. Thank you.
I do this for my village, not for you.
Uh-huh. Keep telling yourself that.